channel. My name is Vanessa and I'm here with a no makeup look. This is a really quick makeup look to do. I'm using minimal products and it's something that, say if you have something to do in the morning and you're super tired, you have no time, you overslept, this is something that you could do really quickly and you could be out the door and look awake and ready to start your day. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's get started with the no makeup look. And I already have my skin all ready to go. I cleansed and toned and moisturized. The first thing that I do when I'm doing like a quick look like this, I actually go in with a cream highlighter. And I got this in an Ipsy bag. I think it's terrific. I love it. You can use whatever cream highlighter you have, but this one is called Doll 10 and this is like a champagne kind of color, and I usually just put it under my eyes and then I carry it down to like my cheekbones and all that. And I feel like by doing this, it just like brightens up the area. It could intimidate people because, you know, it's just highlight under your eye, but trust me, we will be putting concealer on top and it will look really, really nice. So I'm just dabbing some on. Alright, so I'm gonna also put it in other areas as well. So like the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow. You could put it above the eyebrows too. And this is just like further more highlighting and just like make sure you blend it in well. We are gonna skip on the foundation. I feel like with a no makeup look, I think that you're fine with just concealer. But if you are someone that wants to wear foundation, you can go right ahead and wear like a light foundation or anything. But I'm just gonna go with concealer, and I'm gonna go with my RCMA concealer, and it comes in this palette. It has different shades. I'm just gonna go with something that is about the same color as my skin tone. And I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm not gonna use a brush at all. You could use a brush if you like, but I'm just gonna use my finger for this and just dab it on under my eyes. I'm just going underneath and kind of like placing it, and I'm gonna go down beside my nose and like in the inner corner of my eye, just because that's like an area where you have a lot of darkness. And so I'm just gonna bring it up and I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I just put like a light layer on and I dragged it upwards so it gives that lifted look, and I also put it on the sides of my nose just because that's where I typically get red. But yeah, that's what I do. Hopefully you can tell the difference between both sides, and I feel like it makes a big difference with just using concealer. You don't need foundation and all that. I also dragged whatever I had left on my finger on my eyelids. That's a good way to kind of neutralize the color. And now I'm just gonna do the same technique on the other side. So you can spot conceal with any concealer that is the color of your skin tone. And so I'm just gonna use the same one as the one I put under my eyes. And I usually put it on my chin area because I usually get really red there. And I feel like it is the same for a lot of people. And also my mouth area. And then I'll just put a little bit on the nose because I have a blemish there right now. Okay, so that's basically it for concealing. You know, just go with what you want to do, but those are like the generic places that I feel like everybody would cover. And I'm gonna set that with a powder, and right now I'm using a Hourglass ambient lighting powder and diffused light. So I'm just gonna sweep this powder on my face. I'm not gonna press it onto a certain area and be precise with that one area. I'm just gonna sweep it all around my face really quickly. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for brows. I'm just gonna fill them in with a brow pencil, and this is the MAC brow pencil in Lingering. If you have a brow routine, definitely go for that, but I'm just gonna draw it on and just like, I'm just gonna go over any sparse areas. Alright, so this is the most natural I'm gonna go. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and I'm just putting some bronzer on just because I'm gonna bring some color to my face. I just feel like right now I am like very blah, and I think adding some bronzer will make your skin look healthy and very glowy. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep, and this is a sample that I got and I've really been liking this. So I'm gonna use a large powder brush. I like using this brush for the bronzer just because you're gonna get a light wash of bronzer all around the face rather than getting something really precise. So the same concept of like contouring all that, we're gonna hit those spots, but very quickly. I'm gonna go around my forehead and then on the sides of my cheeks and then under my jaw. And so I'm just basically doing that 3 shape here very quickly. And then I'm gonna bring some to my neck too. All right, so you can go in with as much as you want. I'm just gonna go with a light wash. You can go deeper if you want some more color. But I'm also gonna add some around my nose area just because I feel like my nose looks like flat. So I'm just gonna add some here on the sides. It's kind of like contouring, but not really. I'm just adding some more around there and then underneath. I'm gonna put some underneath my lip here. And then on top of, like in my cupid's bow, in the dark area. I'm weird, I just like that, but you can skip that if you want. Next, I'm gonna hit some highlighter. And this one's the Soft and Gentle. I have the old packaging, so yeah. This is a great highlighter for like every day. So you can definitely build this up, but you could put like a little bit of it on and it will just give you a nice glow. Basically, I'm gonna use it in all the places where I put the cream highlighter, and it's gonna look great because since we put that cream highlighter, it already gave us that glow, but we're gonna put a little bit of this and it's gonna give us that more intense highlight. But you can totally skip this step if you want because you already have the cream highlighter on. So I'm gonna put it on the cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and then the top of the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna put it above my eyebrows, over here, and then on my cupid's bow. And now I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I'm gonna use the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush in between the sheets. This is how it looks. It's like a muted pink blush, and I think it will look great since it's very, very natural looking. Okay. And it's also like a cream formula, so it's gonna look very natural. And it also isn't gonna disturb like the powders that you just put on. So that's great as well. So I'm gonna use like an angle brush. I'm just gonna like put some right in between the highlighter and the bronzer. So I'm done with the face and I'm gonna go onto the eyes. We're not gonna add any eyeshadow at all. I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the MAC Extended Play Mascara. So I'm gonna use some of this. I like that it's like a thin wand, so it spreads out the lashes really well. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of volume with this mascara. I'm done with the mascara. You definitely want to probably layer the mascara just because you want your eyes to pop since you're not going to be using any eyeshadows. So mascara is very, very important, a must in this routine because that's all you got. After that, I'm going to go in with some liner. You can skip the rest that I'm going to do now when it comes to the eyes because I think it's perfectly fine like this and you can be ready to go. I'm just going to add this. This is just some tricks to make your eyes look and appear much larger. So I'm going to use a liner just to tightline my top lash line, and this is just going to make my lashes look thicker. I'm also going to go in with a brightening pencil. This is the Benefit High Bright. This is going to make my eyes look larger. So I'm going to put it on the lower lash line. So I'm just going to add some of this onto my inner tear duct just to make my eyes pop a little bit more. To finish up the eyelashes, I'm gonna just curl them. This might scare people just because I'm doing it after mascara, but you could do this before mascara. I just like to do it after mascara. Just be careful when you do it because the lashes can get stuck, but I take my time with it and it will be okay. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with the lips, and I'm going to use a NYX lip liner pencil in Natural. This is basically the same color of my lips. Just go in with any color that matches your lips pretty much. And the NYX pencils are inexpensive, are really nice and easy to find because you can find them in any drugstore. I'm just gonna go all over the lips with this. So this is the look. If you want something a little bit more darker, if this is like too natural or too blonde for you, I would definitely go with the second option, and this is my Twig lipstick from MAC. And I love this color. It's still natural, but it's a little bit deeper than this color. If you're gonna use this, you can just use it on top of this because it's a great lip liner to put it on. And lastly, I will go in with some setting spray, and I'm gonna use the Prep and Prime by MAC, and I will just lightly spray this all around. And this is gonna set everything together, and also with the powders that we just used, it's gonna just make it look all dewy and look like your skin. And this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a quick makeup look that it should take you no more than 10 minutes, maybe even less if it's something that you get used to. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, bye guys. Sweet attention. You give me butterflies, got me flying so high in the sky. You can't control the butterflies.